The way Nigerian government and President Tinubu handled the case of this teenage world champion, this teenage girl, has continued to bring a lot of criticism on Tinubu and his government, right? And that is what we'll be looking at in this very video. This girl went out of the nation and made Nigeria proud. And people are saying that she deserves a national honor. 17-year-old girl, this 17-year-old girl, Aminu, Nafisa Aminu, they believe she deserves more than what she got, and it has continued to stir up controversy for Tinubu's government. And that is all we'll be looking at in this video. Of course, the news just broke. This is Noble Media, where we give you up-to-date information as it is dropping. Let's now look into the news in details. Nigerian Student Association, National Association of Nigerian Students, condemns Tinubu's government's 200,000 reward for teenager who won Global English Contest as national disgrace. Nigerian students says that the way Tinubu rewarded this girl is a way of bringing disgrace on the nation. The National Association of Nigerian Students, this association is led by Isa Atiku, right? But Zone E, Northeast, has condemned the federal government decision to reward Nafisa Abdullahi, Nigerian winner of the Teenage Eagle Global Competition, with just 200,000 naira each, describing it as a national disgrace and a clear indication that the country does not value education. I mean, this girl went out and won Nigeria, made Nigeria proud. Out of 69 other countries, 69 nations, she emerged number one in an English competition. And the thing that Tinubu and the Nigerian government could give to her is just 200,000 naira. In a statement issued on Sunday, August 31st, 2025, and signed by Comrade Sani Adamu, Chief Press Secretary to the Coordinator of National Association of Nigerian Students, Zone E, the association said the pathway reward was grossly inadequate when compared to the student's exceptional global performance. Right? If you have a student that went on the global stage to make the nation proud, she's just 17. She went out there, she competed against the best of other nations, and she came out the best. Of course, it's expected that the Nigerian government will use that as an example to encourage other teenage girls, other teenage students to do better, to represent Nigeria better, to become more serious in their education. Look at what Nan said. While we commend our students for their brilliance and outstanding performance on the global stage, we consider the reward grossly inadequate and not reflective of the value of the achievement. The statement read that the 200 naira is too small compared to the feat they just achieved in representing Nigeria. Such an international victory deserves a more befitting recognition that would motivate not only the winners but also other Nigerian students striving for academic excellence. People have said that in this nation they often don't reward excellence. They don't reward students that go over there to make Nigeria proud, apart from, say, the celebrities, the musicians, the footballers that could be embraced by the governors and the president. But when it comes to something that has to do with education, something that has to do with intellect, something that has to do with technology, something that has to do with thinking, something that has to do with the future, it appears that the Nigerian government seem not to care. They don't even reward such people. And this girl won this award in an international platform. Nance drew a sharp contrast between the treatment of the students and recent gestures towards Nigerian athletes, noting that the women's football team and their basketball counterpart were each rewarded with $100,000 for their outing. Each of those sports people, the female team in the football category, the female team in the basketball category, each of them were given $100,000. Who can convert for us in the comment section? Convert for us $100,000 into naira? Please, somebody should convert for us in the comment section. Let us know. And now compare it with this paltry 200,000 naira that Tinubu is giving these students that made Nigeria proud. The association stated that the disparity highlighted how Nigeria prioritizes sports over intellectual activities. I mean, there are nations where people that do well intellectually are celebrated, inventors are celebrated, writers are celebrated, authors are celebrated, people that do well in physics, chemistry are celebrated, teachers are celebrated. But it appears here they will rather give athletes, which is not bad, $100,000, which should be in millions or billions, right? Instead of paying lecturers well, instead of paying teachers well, instead of equipping classrooms, instead of paying pensioners, right? Instead of rewarding intellectual contribution to the improvement of the nation, to the image of the nation, they are just giving a paltry sum of what is 200,000 naira compared to $100,000. This government has once again demonstrated that it places no premium on education. Do you believe this? Because a nation that places premium on education, you see it on the way they treat their teachers, both nursery teachers, secondary teachers, primary teachers, lecturers. You can't think about doctors going on strike, teachers going on strike, ASU about to go on strike. These things are not heard of in nations that prioritize education, nations that prioritize the future of the younger ones, because teachers are builders of tomorrow. When it comes to sports, millions of dollars are spent to celebrate victories. But when our students put Nigeria on the global map through knowledge, they are handed peanuts, the statement added. Compare $100,000 and 200,000 naira, and you could begin to see the difference, the disparity in the reward. The association called on the federal government to urgently review the cash reward upward in line with global best practices, stressing that anything short of this would amount to undermining the dignity of Nigerian students and further discouraging academic pursuit in a country already battling a collapsing education sector, where in a situation where many people don't even want to go to school. So the few that come out to excel academically, the government is expected to really encourage them. It is tragic that in a country battling a collapsing education sector, students who fly Nigerian flag in the global stage are mocked with 200,000 naira. While politicians enjoy reckless luxury at the expense of taxpayers, this is not only insulting but dangerous for our future. So NANS, National Association of Nigerian Students, see this amount as an insult, not only to the girl but to the sensibility of all serious students, both undergraduate and secondary and primary students. Recently, President Bola Tinubu rolled out a lavish reward package for Nigeria Super Falcons and the Tigers following their stunning victories at the 2025 Women's African Cup of Nations (WAFCON) and the FIBA Basketball Championship, respectively. The Super Falcons, fresh off their dramatic 3-2 comeback win against Morocco, stood tall as national heroes. The Tigers, equally triumphant, had just claimed their 5th consecutive basketball title, solidifying Nigeria's dominance in African women's basketball. President Tinubu conferred the national honor of office of the Order of the Niger (OON) on all 24 players and 11 technical crew members. Not only that, they were given money, but national honors were bestowed upon these athletes, and also money given to them, and also a building. Each player received a cash prize equivalent of $100,000, while the technical crew members were awarded $50,000 each. In addition, every recipient was allocated a 3-bedroom apartment in federal government renewed Hope Housing Estate in Abuja. So if the athletes, not to say that the reward of the athletes are bad, it's good to reward them handsomely. But why not extend something similar to students that went out to make Nigeria proud? Is it too big? Is it too big? Tell us in the comment section what this Nigerian Association of National Association of Nigerian Students, what they are demanding. Do you think it's too much for students that go out and win big in international competition, that they should be also handsomely rewarded? Tell us what you think in the comment section of this video. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe. You can also join our channel, but most importantly, there's an important video on the screen. There's an important video we're leaving for you on the screen right now. Click on it and watch.